Hey everybody, it's Lori Guest here. I arrived a little early for my last engagement of the year, so I thought I'd take this little snippet of time to give you my final thought for 2018. See, it's about this time every year when I choose my theme for living for the next year. Now, let me explain what I mean. Theme living is not to be confused with a New Year's resolution. A resolution is something you say you want to do, but you don't really. In my case, work out. And so by January 15th, you just haven't followed through. But theme living is different. This is something you do want to do. I encountered this idea about 10 years ago, and my first theme was the year of no. Oh, this was spectacular. No other year has really lived up to the first year. So here's the deal. Every time a request came in for an ounce of my personal time, I put it through a quick filter. Does this request meet one of my top priorities for the year? If the answer was yes, I put it on my calendar and then happily did whatever that event was. But if the answer was no, I learned how to say no. As a matter of fact, I think that's going to be my next video lesson. Learn how to say no, because I am still reaping the benefits of the year of no a decade later. Well, that was so successful. My second year was the year of getting things done. That's right. Make a list, cross it off. And the next year, don't worry, I'm not going to go through all 10. The next year was the year of fun. It was the exact same as year 2, only instead of chores, it was all about finding things to have fun in my personal life. And each year has been a different theme. 2018, my theme was head down. And what that meant is get focused, quit wasting time, procrastinating, and I've made some great progress this year. So my question for you is, what's your theme going to be for 2019? Well, I hadn't picked mine yet, which is unusual, right? About September, October, I'm already thinking ahead, but this year I didn't, probably because my head was down, right? I wasn't thinking about it. Till about 2 weeks ago, I did a radio interview with a woman out of Canada named Stephanie Staples. She has a radio podcast show that she does, and in my research of her, I saw a paragraph on her website that said that quite a few years ago, she found herself not as happy as she should be. Her life was good, nothing was, incredibly wrong, but she just had this little nudging feeling that she could be happier, and I found that really interesting. So during our radio interview, I asked her about it, and she told the long version of the story and then basically said, I just decided it was time to work on me. And then she went on to explain what she specifically did. After I got off that interview, I thought, what an interesting theme. I haven't done that one before. The closest I got was year 7. Some of my friends listening, you'll totally remember this year. It was called No Soda, No Sass. See, I'm a Diet Coke-aholic, so I made the decision absolutely not one sip of any kind of pop for a year, especially my Diet Coke. Oh, that was very hard. The withdrawals, painful. But I did it, not one single sip. And then no sass, well, I have a tendency to be just a little sarcastic sometimes, and I'm thinking that the people in my inner circle who are around me a lot, they must get really tired of that. So I made the decision sass would be saved for the stage. And in my personal life, I would keep those one-liners to myself. Well, it was a really long year. I missed my Diet Coke, and to be honest with you, I think my friends missed the sass. But the rest of my themes have always been business-related, not personal-related. So here we go. Drum roll, please. Theme for 2019 is work on me. Now, what does that mean? Well, the list is a little personal. I don't think it's one I'm going to put out onto the internet, but I'll tell you 3 of them just to give you an idea. Number 1, I'm a big interrupter in conversation. I know that probably doesn't surprise you, but especially on the telephone, I'm thinking faster than you can talk, and I have a tendency to start my sentences before the person I'm talking to has put a period in place. So I'm going to stop interrupting, or at least try to decrease the number of times I do it. Number 2, I'm kind of a pile maker. Well, not kind of. I'm a big pile maker. And in fact, one of our extra bedrooms in our house serves as my dressing room. And if you went in there right now, you would actually see clothes laying on the floor. Oh, that's just pathetic. So I'm going to make a commitment. Work on me. Get the clothes up on the hangers. And then finally, I'm a nail biter and a cuticle picker. Gross! How horrible is that? I don't know why I do it. I catch myself doing it all the time, and I hate that. So we're going to get the nails looking better, and we're going to stop picking on the sides. Well, that's probably more information than you needed to know. Why am I sharing? Because let's get real. Let's take a look at the things we can be doing to make our lives better and put a theme around it. So my theme is mouth shut, clothes up, hands pretty, and a bunch of other things. So I'm going to meet you right back here in a year and let you know how I did. What's your theme for 2019? Can you please post and let me know? Because I want to encourage you every step of the way. Bye-bye, 18. Hello, 2019.